Hi, welcome to Chemistry and Atom Building Game. This is Phase 2, the chemistry card phase. In a previous tutorial, I talked about the question phase. So in this tutorial, I'm going to talk about the chemistry card phase. In a later one, I'll talk about the conversion and the draw phase, and then I'll recap and go through all four of them in one sequence, okay, in one video, so you can watch the whole thing in action. Alright, so in the previous tutorial, player answered the question card and got 2 quark points. That's where we're going to start right now. So they've gained 2 quark points, and we're going to move on now to the question card phase. Remember, the chemistry card phase. If they got the question wrong, they don't move on to this phase. Turn ends. So we're assuming they got it right. 2 quark points. All right. So the player looks at his hand, and he's looking for these yellow chemistry cards. Okay. Now, chemistry cards have a number of actions on them at the bottom. This card has 2 plus 2 cards, plus 1 conversion, and plus 1 play. Each chemistry card comes with its own unique actions. Okay, the no 2 cards are going to have the same sequence of actions. They might have the same type of action, but not the same, combination of actions. So plus 1 quark. Plus 1 card, 2 plays, so on and so forth. So the actions are all listed on the reverse side of the reference card. Flip it over, you're going to see that you got plus 1 card, or plus card, which means that this is the number of additional cards a player is going to draw into their hand from their deck. Okay. The quark, plus quark, is the number of additional quarks that they're going to add to the question card quarks that they got. Plus conversion. Normally on a player's turn, they're only going to make 1 conversion, but in this case, since they have plus conversions, it allows them to draw more cards. Essentially, the conversion phase is the buy phase, so they can buy more than 1 card. Question plus question card means that they can draw an extra question card and answer it, and again, try to accumulate more quark points. And plus play means that they can draw and play more cards. Okay, so essentially. This player here has plus 2 cards, so when I play this card, I'm going to be able to draw 2 new cards into my hand. I have plus 1 conversion, so I'll be able to buy 2 cards when I go to the conversion phase, and I have plus 1 play. What that means is if I have another chemistry card in my hand, I could play that. So for now, I'll play this card, because it has plus 2 cards, so I'll draw 2 cards here. That's 1, that's 2. Okay, so now this is currently my hand. Alright, now on that other card it said that I had plus 1 play. So what that allows me to do is play another chemistry card, which I drew by drawing 2 more. So now this card says plus 1 quark, plus 2 conversions, plus 1 question card. So, player never has to do all the actions that are listed. Player can do 1 or all 3, or a combination of it, but they don't have to do them all. So in this case, I'm going to go ahead and do it because I just want to show you it all. So plus 1 quark, obviously they get plus 1 quark without doing anything. They just have to play the card, plus 2 conversions, and plus 1 question card. So let's play that. Alright, now I can't draw any more cards into my hand because there was no plus cards on there. And the only 3 cards I have are nucleons, proton, neutron, electron. These cards never have any function. They have no actions on them. They're just used for accumulating points at the end of the game. So they're out of your hand right now. Alright, so now to recap what we have plus 2 from the question card. Now this card here, by the way, before we forget, has a plus 1 question card. Not going to focus, I don't think, but plus 1 question card. So I get to draw another question card, and the player again will ask the other player the question that's on there. And let's say that the player answers this one. What's the name of this compound? Calcium bromide. So they answer correct. They'll get 1 more quark. So now I have a total of 3 quarks from the 2 question cards. If they get the second one wrong, card is just removed from the game and no consequences happen. Just don't get the points. So I have 3 there. I have 1 here, so I have plus 1 here, so that gives the player a total of 4 quarks at the end of this phase. Okay, so to recap, if you have a chemistry card in your hand, you can play that chemistry card and then just follow the actions that are on there. Don't have to play them all, play any of the combinations on there that you want. Okay, and players can't hold those actions over to another turn, so if they don't play them now, they don't play them at all. And that pretty much ends the chemistry card phase. We'll move on to the the conversion phase in the next tutorial. But again, if you get confused or forget what the actions are on the chemistry cards, you can read them on here, and it'll help you along. Thank you very much.